Tuesday, guys. Uh, we here at church had yesterday off, and so this has felt like Monday, and that's why I'm coming to you today, a day later, and but that's okay. I'm looking back on Sunday, and man, was overcome not so powerful, especially with those baptism videos embedded in there. Watching people who are make a commitment publicly to overcome, to trust God in that was really really cool, and really coming after such a powerful message by Pastor Jerry about by the word of our testimony, by the blood of the lamb and by the word of our testimony will we overcome. And man, that's a message we fully believe, and we want to live into that. So Sunday was really powerful. This whole series, I was talking to Ashley Montgomery today, and she described it as fire. I think that's what she said, and that's true. I mean, this series has been just amazing, and I hope that you guys are checking it out even when you're not serving. I hope you're coming to church and checking it out and really diving into the word in a new way. Hey, one thing I want to share with you guys, I've talked a lot this year about internalizing the music. Internalizing the music is making it music that resides right here. What we do on Sunday morning should come out from an overflow of the heart. So what we want to do is internalize it. How we do that, there's a few different ways, but listening to the music daily is a huge way. Practicing it to the point of being free. And what do I mean by free? Free does not look like being locked on your chord chart and playing. Da, 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 da. Free does not look like staring at the confidence monitors when you're singing. Freedom is free to worship, free to be comfortable on stage, free to look at people in the eye as you're singing. That's leadership right there. And when you internalize the music, it helps you be free. And so, man, I just want to challenge you guys. If you're serving on Sunday, listen to it more and more and more. And listen to it with the intention of understanding where the song moves, understanding the dynamics. How do we project in this moment? Do I drop out here on my instrument at this moment? Those are the kind of things. But one thing I've talked a lot about that this year. One thing I really want to talk about is a life of worship, is living a life of worship. And that looks several different ways, but what it is not, a life of worship doesn't mean you just listen to worship music, and that's where you draw the line. No, it's that, and don't hear me say you can only listen to worship music. I think it's helpful if you only listen to worship music. It really does lift the spirits. But it's what we do when we're with people we love. It's what we do when we're stressed out. It's how those around us see us behaving. It's looking at us and saying, now that's a guy right there that I know is walking with God. I see the peace of Christ on him. Those are the kind of things. It's just kind of how are we living our life. A life of worship is how are we living our life. Are we living a life that says God is great and he is for me and I love him and I'm so grateful that he's called me to do what I'm doing, to live how I'm living. I'm grateful that I'm forgiven. Wow. That's a life of worship. Having that proper heart attitude of thank you, God. Thank you, God. A natural outpouring of gratitude, of that thank you position, is joy. What do we want to do when we're joyful? We want to tell the world about it. That's worship right there. That is telling the world. On Sunday morning, we're telling our congregation, here's how good God is. So make your life a life of worship. It's daily worship to God. Also, on Sunday morning is like the Super Bowl here. Every single Sunday. Every week, people are coming to church hungry for God. They're coming to church limping because life has beat them up. And what they need is a drop of hope that they can go out the rest of their week. And so it's up to us to help usher them into the presence of God. But what if we spent some time Saturday night preparing our heart and praying for the Sunday experience? I want to invite you guys to do that. Big stuff this week here at Cinco Ranch. Suzanne Ullman is leading worship. We're so excited that she's going to be there leading worship. She brings such a great energy. Katy Main Street, Wes will be leading worship. We have two venues for practice this week. We're going to be Katy Main Street over at the Loft Worship, Cinco Ranch down in the Life Center. So be prepared at 6:15. If you're on the team, which is all of you, 6:15 is open for you to come to. We're going to have a little devotion. We're going to have a quick prayer. And I want to start off our worship practice with our heart kind of in that mode. I know you guys come from work. It can be stressful. The drive on 99 is enough to make me lose my salvation sometimes. I'm so frustrated. And then you see people, side note here, who decide they're important enough they get to drive on the shoulder the whole way and get where they need to go. No judgment. They could have a sick one in the car. Who knows what's going on? I really want to suspend judgment, but my instinct is to say, and what makes you so special, Mr. Man, there in your Mercedes or whatever car you're driving? Anyways, that's all I've got. I will see you guys Wednesday, 6:15. That's tomorrow. Oh my goodness, that's tomorrow. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.